But I have a problem with an old man like you thinking it is okay to actually take a seat amongst young people to be talking about a 20-year-old who was being chopped by small boys who could probably be your gate boys, sleeping with her, and you think an old man like you, if in fact, let's even take the A-list or the musician or his
The matter chop hot.
Assembly Diloto. Hey! Aye!
This particular episode is actually a love letter from me to my very own sister, Tilly Ekwenipa, who happens to be a broadcast journalist and a pundit in the entertainment space, Ghana's entertainment space. Yes, I'm sure you might have come across her on so many platforms, but then certain few statements that she's made online is what I would want to respond to and perhaps write a love letter. I'm also responding because she actually fingered the whole Shatta movement team in some of her statements, of which I feel, okay, I am part of the team. Therefore, when certain miscommunications or certain senseless attacks come on us, I feel there is the need for us to respond. I am terming this as a senseless attack on Shatta movement because her assertion, I see no sense in it. In fact, the reason why Tilekwe Nipa is so much disappointed, I see no sense in it, and it is as plain and as blunt as it is. So, if you're watching, my name is Roland Amartey. This is the podcast with me, Roland Amartey on Roland Report. So, if you're watching or listening for the first time, perhaps you can also share your views in the comment section and all of that, and let me hear what you also think. Maybe I may be wrong in responding, maybe some of my assertions may be wrong. We live in a very democratic world, of which you can also share your views in the comment section. So Tilekwe Nipa's headache is about the fact that she sees everything wrong with Shatta Wale's reaction with regards to a certain Angie Stylish whose sex tape went viral, or sex leaks went viral in the space that so many people talked about, so many people reacted to it. Tilekwe Nipa's problem is Shatta Wale's reaction on that particular conversation when a fan threw that particular conversation at him during a live session interaction with his fans on TikTok. And of which he's made actually two videos. The first one I'm not going to play. I'm going to play the second one, of which I would want to respond to some of the things that she said in that particular video. The first one has to do with, she said Shatta Wale demotes himself from an A-list celebrity to a TikTok commentator. What a shame. This is the first one. So when I saw this particular first post, my reaction was very simple. Perhaps it is one of those modern day Sikedru where people would want to mention Shatta Wale's name in some conversations to get some level of traction or attention or what have you in that particular conversation. But then when I went to listen to the whole conversation of what she was having on her channel, that is Team Means Talkative, I tell you, I was so much disappointed in my sister actually going on this particular tangent, because even the headline and the statement that she was making, actually saying she's disappointed in Shatta Wale for actually reacting to that particular conversation, for saying Shatta Wale demotes himself from an A-list celebrity to a TikTok commentator. What a shame. I ask myself, where is this demotion coming from? Like, sad demotion now, you're demoting from A-list to a TikTok commentator. Where is it coming from? Because as far as I'm concerned, Tilekwe Nipa, you did not promote Shatta Wale to an A-list celebrity. And in your demotion statement, or in demoting him from an A-list celebrity to a TikTok commentator, what is your criteria? Because if we are to talk about how we see celebrities and how we would want to see them conduct themselves, then Tilekwe Nipa, you're a public figure. Then I'm not sure if people are to bring what they think you should do as a public figure. Menya sure mpo say ye di nyina na eba abonti obetimi apie fiu dem cry pia abonti. Because as a public figure, Charlie, so many people have different crazy ideas of how people should conduct themselves or even behave. And so me, I thought, okay, my sister has just made one of those statements that she thinks, okay, she's disappointed. And see why. She feels Shatta Wale has demoted himself. And the demotion, which part of Shatta Wale's career It's like an demotion ewo. Is it say ne fan swati? Asem no kan any ne ntwe ye. Ana say nsika swati. Ana say nyum na obo no first no recorded 10, but sisia eswati aba 2. Like the demotion that my sister was talking about. The sense in there, I could not find it. Like I was listening to watching the video, listening, I was going like into the emotion anyway. The only place I found the emotion was in Tilekunipa's head, my sister. Of which in your head, if that is where the demotion is, I don't know how the demotion in your head affects Shatta Wale's career. And if we are to talk about somebody that is even trumpeting this girl's thing, even when till date it has died a natural death, it is no other person than you, Tilekunipa. Because for you to have made 2 different videos about it still, and all has to do with sharing your disappointment about adia obia ka ho asem no, Tilekunipa say Shatta Wale nko an e ka na asem a obewu a, then I don't know like what she actually wants from Shatta Wale with regards to this conversation. Because Shatta Wale na u di nechi, Shatta Wale ti na u disappointment. But I ask myself, why are you not disappointed in your fellow woman who is equally your little sister, or who can equally be your little sister, doing some of these things, sleeping with multiple people, recording herself, of which she knew they were recording her? How are they better abonting? Your disappointment is not there. As a public figure like yourself or of your caliber, you don't know how to even speak to these girls for them to know that this particular foolish thing that they did is the biggest yawa that you are talking about. Well, that is just on the side. Let's go into the topic that she actually raised. So she came again to do another video and said that about Shatta Wale's cringe stream. And the stream here, she spoke about Shatta Wale going into the streaming world. She also talked about, and again came back to the same Angie Stylish conversation. I have the video, so I'll play it and react to it accordingly.
Another conversation that I said I would talk about was Shatta Wale. Now, Shatta Wale, I made a post some time ago, last week. I was talking about the fact that Angie Stylish, so Angie Styles, that girl that sex tape leaked. Yeah, Shatta Wale was involved, and I've seen Shatta Wale is throwing young PI and other fans. They diss me. I'm not dealing with the fans because they're not even addressing the substantive issue. Yeah, just throwing and insulting me, so I don't even have time to go and talk about it. Now Shatta Wale made a post said, until my Suffer drops, by the way, Suffer is Shatta Wale and fans album, drops, I will be streaming on TikTok. I don't have time to listen to any non-fan. And then this was a post by Amonu Crab that was I think he was quoting Shatta Wale what he said. So because he was quoting Shatta Wale, that is why I'm reading this one. He says, I am not an A-list artist. No one should box me with any alphabet. I am not following the system of Ghana music. I come on TikTok and chat with my fans, talk to them, have fun with them, advise them, and share my music with them. I love them and I always want to hear from them. That is why I'm here. You can't tell me what I should do with my time. This is absolute nonsense. So clearly what I was saying and what they think I am saying it is opposite. First off, let me make this clear. I do not care or do not have a problem with the fact that Shatta Wale is on TikTok stream. You know, I actually applaud that, because that is the way you can actually make direct money on. Direct money, people actually dash you things, and as a star, obviously people will dash him things, people will give him things. Also, I do not have a problem with you doing TikTok with your fans. I do not have a problem with it at all. We've seen people connect with their fans all over the world. So if you're able to do it in your spare time, I don't mind at all. But I have a problem with an old man like you thinking it is okay to actually take a seat amongst young people to be talking about a 20-year-old who was being chopped by small boys who could probably be your gate boys.
This is a conversation from my sister Tilekunipa. Now I ask myself, okay, Tilekunipa says she has a problem with people actually, she has a problem with Shatta Wale actually reacting to the fact that like connecting with his fans and talking about Angie Stylish. Okay. My sister Tilekunipa, I don't know how Tilly would think that Shatta will just pick a phone, dress, pick a phone, buy data, go online and go and talk about somebody's sex tape. Like, what kind of mentality is this? You see, in availing himself online to connect with his fans, the truth of the matter is every conversation counts. And you see, what Shatta actually talked about is a reaction to what he thinks about the whole conversation. You know, Shatta would definitely make fun out of some of these things. The real substantive issue that Tilekwe Nipa you should focus on is how to educate, how to chastise these people for them to know what they did was wrong and not have a problem with Shatta Wale not sympathizing with them or Shatta Wale talking about it. Because as far as some of us are concerned, Shatta Wale is not the only person that reacted to this. Shatta Wale is not the only person that talked about this particular conversation. Some came online, some did not come online. And you can't tell him what he should talk about or what you think makes sense in what he should talk about. But Tilekwe Nipa, I am so much disappointed in the fact that you are not disappointed in the foolish boys who had sex with that girl who can equally be your little sister. You are not disappointed in the fact that a girl who is equally your little sister or can be your little sister had sex with multiple guys at the same time. You are not disappointed. Tilekwe Nipa, you are not disappointed in them putting phone on themselves to record. Whilst they are not porn stars, you are not disappointed. Tilekwe Nipa, you are not disappointed in the fact that they even put that video out, which you know is criminal. It is an offense. Tilekwe Nipa, you are not disappointed. But you are disappointed in Shatta Wale actually reacting to the issue that everybody is talking about to say, so, it is stupid for him. He sees no sense in it. That like your disappointment is that one. But your disappointment is not even about the act that brought the reaction. This is where I see the real shape. This is where I see the real problem. This is why I see this as a senseless attack on Shatta movement or Shatta Wale. Because as far as some of us are concerned, even the girl in question sees nothing wrong in her foolish act. You Tilekwe Nipa, you are a woman. I don't know if your daughter or your little sister involves herself in such a foolish act. You would rather be mad at the people who would react to it than that foolish act and will not even advise. Because as far as I'm concerned, all your 2 videos, I have not seen any form of advice to the people involved. I have not seen any form of wisdom that you told the people involved in the act. It said they are Kromfo akowia na police achinatum. No be etieche kaso serves them right. Wakowia de ni achiwatum serves them right. You are disappointed in the people not sympathizing about the Kromfo na wakowia but not the Kromfo na wakowia my sister. Like, make it make sense to me. Make it make sense in the sense that my sister has no problem with it. Because if you do have a problem, if indeed you had a problem, you would have mentioned it. But your disappointment is about somebody's reaction. Ebe, let's continue.
Sleeping with her, and you think an old man like you, if in fact, let's even take the A-list or the musician or his influence aside, let's talk about age. An old man like you think it is okay. And I see the fans, honestly, I don't think Shatta Wale fans, they love him as they think they love him. Like right now, I just feel like, oh, Wale, he be like that, so like that now. I don't think, and if anybody around Wale thinks it is okay for Wale at his age to sit on live and be having a conversation about a 20-year-old girl's sex tape, and it's not about even he talking about the kind of things he was saying in it. And if you think it's okay, you are a problem, and the reason why the Wale brand is going in that direction of life.
In what direction? Tilekwe Nipa, what direction are you talking about? Because as far as we are also concerned, Shatta Wale or none of these musicians in the space has ever come to tell anybody their aims, ambitions, and visions and what they would want to do in life. None of these musicians. Which direction is Tilekwe Nipa talking about? If this direction that Shatta Wale is going is a bad direction, the worst direction of all. In fact, I know she shares that opinion of that foolish opinion of people saying, oh, his career is dead, his career is this, his career is that, his career is this. Charlie, man has been in the space for over 2 decades active. Man has been in the space for over 2 decades active. Think about it, Tilekenipa. Which direction are you talking about? Which direction are you talking about? And you see, you are talking, oh, an old man like him, an old man. Now, let's the A-list conversation out the by and saying the about action. Okay, now, you are talking about old, like old age. Tilekenipa, you are not young. You are also old. Yes, you may not be an old woman, but you are of age. And if your little sister is involved in this particular act, until you don't have any level of wisdom to share to her and her peers for them to know it is not okay for them to do this, then, oh, my sister, you are a role model in the space. What are you saying? My sister, you are a role model in the space. These young girls look up to you. They are having sex with multiple men and they are recording themselves and putting them online, and they don't see anything wrong with it. My sister, you are quiet. You are not talking anything about it, but rather you have a problem with somebody's reaction. My sister, you are also a problem. This particular thing is also a big problem in the space. That you think Shatta Wale's reaction. In fact, you are the only person that is making a big fuss out of this. As far as I'm concerned, Shatta Wale's his career is taking that direction. Which direction are you talking about? I wish you would be clear in that statement. That is why it is going that. Which direction? Is it a good direction or a bad direction? Which direction is my sister Tilekwe Nipa talking about? Because as far as I'm concerned, the sense in this particular conversation there, it is equal to zero. It is equal to zero.
Because clearly I don't see any sense in it. And if you want to say you are connecting with your fans, you are what did you even say? Let me read it well so I can address it well. Or say I talked to them about my music. Your music, which of your songs, and the styles I asked the donkey the girl was taking and the threesome no, which song? Killer Jimmy, I know Shuli is the one that has got to do with the song or with the sex tape. Also, I come and to chat with my fans. Exactly.
You see, the guy is talking about what he usually, whenever he goes online to do, like the reason why he mostly goes on live. We all know Shatta has a project coming up, the fans, Shatta and Fans album. That is the Safa. That is the Safa. Shatta on TikTok is arguably one of the most trending artists. If you are asking which song is he talking about, Charlie, this is a broader conversation that they had on that particular live. Till you just went to pick a portion of it. In fact, an irrelevant portion of it, and you are making a fuss out of it. You went to pick just a portion of it too. See, Shatta has I Know Trending, which is a release song. Shatta has how do we call it? Certain songs trending on TikTok that even your A-list artist that has even released projects are not trending like his unreleased songs on TikTok on that same platform or online. So if he is telling you he goes online to talk about his music, you want so but you've not seen Shatta Wale go online play his music as a form of promotion. If you don't see this as promotion, then Charlie, I wonder the kind of contribution you are going to give to an artist. Should they employ you in their team to even give them some level of advice? Charlie, I am disappointed in this particular conversation, Charlie. I am really, really disappointed. I am really, really disappointed.
We've seen Wale, you have started you started a podcasting and then you stopped. I had no problem with it because listen, it's a new field, and as an artist, you should be able to evolve into so many things. In fact, I've seen they've even made a post where his with his artwork. I think right now he's even on Twitch. Shatta Wale, Snapchat, and all of that streaming. He said he wants to be a streamer. In fact, his caption says businessman, musician, streamer. I identify my strength and I understand that Shatta Wale, there's no way your strength will be about commenting about a 20-year-old sex tape. If that is your strength, then you are missing in this industry. Honestly, I don't have a problem with you being a streamer. In fact,
You see, when you read something, I don't know which part of what Tileke Nipa just read talked about Angie Stylish. Like, I don't know which part of what she just read now talks about Angie Stylish. Like, which part of it? Which part of what you just read talks about Angie Stylish? The person is telling you about how he promotes his businesses, how he promotes his music career, how he connects to his fans, how he would now want to even venture into new worlds on the internet. And you are still talking about Angie Stylish. Like, which part of it? Hey.
there is money there. So if you are able to see that source and you make money there, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with you connecting with your fans, talking to them. It's not a problem. But if you and your fans or anybody around you think that Shatta Wale as an individual, it is okay to sit on live and now obi be kase na Shatta Wale but so now we do what Charlie it be yawa like it be yawa first class. And if anybody thinks otherwise, I honestly now understand where the brand Shatta Wale is headed and why it is headed that way.
It will definitely head the way that you are talking about. So I wish Tileke Nipa you would come and explain which way, like it is headed that way. Which way is Tileke Nipa talking about? Charlie, sometimes we make a big deal out of some of these things. We use moral measurements to measure, and we know if it is about a moral conversation, nobody will pass. We are in this country where people, when Yvonne Nelson came out to say Sarkodie has had an abortion about it, Tileke Nipa, what was your conversation about it? What was your conversation about it? Which particular conversation is as gross? Even when Sarkodie made a song to diss Yvonne Nelson, Tileke Nipa, you endorsed it. You endorsed it. But you are saying it is yawa for Shatta to come out and come and play with. You see, whatever spectacles you are looking at Shatta Wale from, please remove it. Whatever spectacles you are looking at Shatta Wale from, like, remove it. Remove it. If you want Shatta Wale to be like the celebrity you want, Tileke Nipa, forget. Forget, he will not be the celebrity you want to be. No wonder the statement that you read, you said you don't see any sense in it. No wonder you said you don't see any sense in it. Because you won't. With this particular mindset, you won't. You won't, because me, I can't imagine you, Tileke Nipa, acting like Belamundi. Because if it is about entertainment journalism, Belamundi has also been an entertainment journalist. Yes, she is still an entertainment journalist. I can't force you, Tileke Nipa, to act and behave like Belamundi. I've never heard Belamundi said or go ballistic on people's personal, like go ballistic on people like that, like you do. But I can't come and tell you behave like Belamundi. I can't come and tell you that is not how an entertainment journalist should behave.
Honestly, nobody cares what you do with this your free time. I honestly don't care what you do with your free time. Honestly, I know said this thing that you are even doing just to spite people, and it's not because you be consulted with them. Because Wale, we have seen you have dropped Mali project, you couldn't promote it. You dropped Connect, you didn't promote it. You dropped your podcast, you didn't promote it. You started promoting, you stopped, you left it, and then all of a sudden everything that is trending, I think it is the continuous desire to hop and be part of the trends is why Shatta Wale's brand right now it is involved in any conversation like a 20-year-old sex tape. For people to be asking, I'm going to my sister will cut this home and now Charlie it be yawa, like it be like I'm not even handling, because clearly he, as I said, he doesn't even see himself as an A-list artist. But let's talk about you as an old man and the fans that are happy. Oh, what lady, we be fans, but they like it because it not be your brother be that. It not be your father be that. So you they see him as some token of entertainment into let's entertain us for it. Will you be happy to go online to see your father on live with young people talking about a crabby 20-year-old sex now be that hey that the matters are soon? Like how would you feel? As it be one lady already waiting my but it doesn't make any sense. And the way this thing is cringy that people think it is okay because it be one way they do it makes it the brand has become so cringy. People think this is okay. I don't care if you are streaming. In fact, I applaud that you want to be a streamer. I applaud you that you want to be a streamer. I honestly applaud you that you want to be a streamer, I want to connect. But if you want to connect with your fans and talk about a 20-year-old sex tape, and then as old as you are, some small girl can ask you what is or what is song, and I'm got to the Charlie EB. Yeah, I'm telling you, I can't emphasize on the yawa enough. And if you're a fan and you think what Wale did was so dope and it's not cringy and it is leave him to be himself and then just know that you are not a fan. You just like the fact that it be Wale way they do them to you. You just they like, but you are not a fan. And the fact that you condone this kind of conversation is why Brand Wale is headed for doom.
Well, for the doom that Tilekwe Nipa is talking about today, well, me, I pray for long life for her, long life, good health, prosperity, and all of them good wishes, because it is she's going to live and to see the good things, that the doom that she is talking about. Shatta Wale will say things like this, and Tilekwe Nipa, your moral compass and your moral jacket that you are wearing, Tilekwe Nipa, remove it. Remove it. Remove it, because if you don't, that moral conversation, if we should bring it, nobody will pass that exams in this space. Nobody will pass the moral conversation in this space, my sister. And you see, talking about how cringes and whatever it is, like, I ask myself, Tilekwe Nipa, you are the only person making a fuss out of this. What is as cringes as you are talking about, as somebody, a whole celebrity like Sarkodie doing an abortion or being accused of aborting a baby? You know what that means? You know how criminal that means. Yet you are not disappointed in that. Yet you are not disappointed in the fact that he even gave a reply to that particular piece, of which the reply is as equally sharp as the accusation. You are not disappointed. Tilekwe Nipa, the fact that you are not disappointed in the act, the fact that Tilekwe Nipa, you sit down and you are cool with people putting camera on themselves, having sex with multiple people, and posting it online, of which you know it is also criminal. You don't have a problem with it. Is where I am also disappointed in. Yeah, na Shatta Wale. So because of the Shatta Wale's brand is headed for doom. Wow. Then your definition for doom, dear. Your definition for doom, dear. Really, maybe you can give me your own definition. Your definition for doom, dear. Hey, let's end it here. Maybe you can also share your views. You also have some one or two to share in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Let me know what you think. Until then, my name has been Roland Amartey. Thanks for spending time with me. Don't forget to subscribe, press the notification icon, and make sure you enjoy other videos on this particular channel. For Tilekwe Nipa and her senseless attack on Shatta Wale or Brand Shatta Wale. Yes, she's very intelligent. She said so many things that I agree with her in the space. But this particular one, no. It's offside for me. Well, I'll see you when I see you. My name is Roland Amartey. Peace. I'm out of here.
The matter chop hot.
Assembly Diloto. Hey!
Aye.
Hey!